Hi, Scott here. Bookstore Stories, and this is a bonus. We're putting no number on this one. If we don't like it, we're just going to cut it out. But we're going to like it. But the first thing we're going to do is unmask because we're vaccinated. We're outdoors.
Yep.
We're in nature.
Going for my booster today.
Ooh, wow.
They just told me about it, and so I just signed up online maybe 10 minutes ago. So Kyra, pretty easy. It's Kyra, not Kyra. And
With a Y.
With a Y, Kyra. And then in the Midwest, they say it's Rosalie, but in reality, it's Russell. I know.
No!
It's very Midwestern of them. Kyra Roesle.
Rosalie, and the spelling though, it's
Roesle, which is a change from its Russian origins.
bastardization.
Yeah,
they call it.
They added a bunch of e's where there needed to be.
Did anybody in Kansas? Because you're from Kansas.
I'm from Kansas.
So did anybody ever try to relate to your Russian side, and call you Russell?
Oh no, never,
Oh.
never. You will never find a Russian in Kansas. We are like the only family.
But your people, your blood came to Kansas from Russia.
Yes, they did. Even in my own family, they just stick to Rosalie. Except for my father, he does go by Russell. That's right.
Yeah.
Strong potato eating
But
name.
it's a gut. It's a gut.
It is. It's like deep, guttural.
Wow, that is special.
So that's who I am.
This was one of the. I got to tell you a story. In fact, we're going to tell the story together because Kyra is a renowned storyteller, among other things.
In some forms, yes. In terms of in Kansas and Lawrence, Kansas, Grand Slam winner.
Oh.
2-time.
Whoa.
For the Lawrence Story Slam.
Whoa.
And then when moving here, as I have just very recently, haven't been able to start it up again here. But looking forward to totally starting a Story Slam event to any venue that's willing to accept.
But of course, preference to Tsunami Books.
Absolute preference to Tsunami, and I think that's a mutual affection that we're sharing.
But one thing that was amazing, Kyra came in, and you correct me when I'm wrong because I'm going to own this story, but it's not the truth.
Go ahead, own it, please.
Kyra came in and saw the art around here, knew a little bit about Tsunami Books, and she said it was very important to her to learn from the Tsunami art environment and the people. Right. We've had Dan and May Hitchcock, a wonderful Hokusai mural up front. Then came Mara Friedman, Goddess in Nature. After that, Kyra Roesle with her dark but beautiful nature. Oh my God, spectacular. And now sort of a cornerstone of our whole thing, Emily Poole, phenomenal nature artist. And Kyra was talking about what she'd done. Yeah. And did any of you ever see that black woman astronaut as natural landscape mural in Atlanta? What was that?
So the guy that I apprenticed for and I am the art director for, his name is Stan Hurd, and he created this art style called earthworks, which are landscape paintings, if you will, using natural material. And he's from Kansas, and I was his translator. That's how we originally got hooked up. And then in China, I was his translator in China, and then it turns out that
hillbilly Russian, who
can speak Chinese. There was a whole lot of us actually. No, I'm just kidding. So there was just one, and it turns out I like art a lot more than I like translating. So I ended up apprenticing underneath him and helping him carry on creating these large images. And the most recent one that we did was in Atlanta of Stephanie Wilson, the first black female to stay in space and go to Mars. And
she's headed there.
She's currently going to the moon. I actually think she's on the moon as of today, November 11th.
What?
I'm pretty sure.
Oh my God! We have someone on the. Well, let's pretend anyway.
We might. Let's all just pretend that she's on the moon. Makes it way more exciting. But we did a large portrait of her for NASA and for downtown Atlanta, which is like a social service league to help alleviate the symptoms of poverty in Atlanta and, you know, uplift the community out of its little niches of segregation. You know, we need to celebrate women, we need to celebrate Black women, we need to celebrate children, Black children, you know, and it's like the entire image is surrounded by images created by the children of Atlanta. And it was like a great think piece, a great art piece. Didn't pay for doo-doo, but that doesn't matter.
Oh, God, well, I guess you're used to it.
Well, you know,
we took blatant advantage of her, I must say, sorry.
This made great, but the Atlanta project, that's more of a passion project. So I came in here and I was telling you I was going to leave to go do that. And that I was a muralist, and you jumped at that so fast and provided this incredible opportunity, because Tsunami has been a cornerstone in my mind on the map of Eugene, of a place that has a massive collection of artists and good ones, you know, good writers, good musicians, excellent oil paint, you know.
We like them good.
Yeah, and coming in here, it almost felt like it wasn't going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, there's no way. There's no way. He just said that.
Well, we came out right here.
Yeah.
We stood for about a half an hour, 40 minutes to talk.
Yes, we did.
It was a lot of fun because we're both, I don't have my hat. I meant to wear my hat. So we, look at that hat. But I knew that this was a Ken. And so we started out like, well, you know, we're thinking about a nature background. This is actually where our outdoor stage has been and will be in the near future. We have coded this thing as well as we possibly can. And we ask all peoples of the world who we work with at times to respect this art for what it is, you know, and respect our visions of the trees and the forest.
The message.
She just painted because it was raining every day. By the way, if you're looking for a muralist, she painted this thing in the hours between rainstorms for the last month.
Absolutely.
And got a little suntan.
Got a little tan, and then it could quickly vanish.
Yes.
As I'm looking pretty pasty now.
Strong. Those arms, it turned out she's a worker, so that was...
Kansas blood.
Check out some of the works they have done. What's his name? Hurd?
So Stan Hurd, Earthworks. I mean, if you just look up, I hate to say it, if you look up crop art.
Crop?
If you look up crop art on Google, I mean, you just throw that in there. The first person you're going to get is stuff made by him in his youth, and then stuff made by me.
And a lot of amazing pieces.
Yeah, we did a lot of really cool stuff.
She did this when it was raining. She just kept honing it. And the eyes, when you get here to the store, look at the eyes of the two on the branch. The mother, the elder, I don't know. It's probably the mother, and then
definitely mother figure.
And then the child. That's very close to exact. I've done a lot of looking, but look at their eyes. There is so much in their eyes up there that, she was working that day.
I had spent an entire day on just the owls because it was pivotal to create something that is the focal point of the piece. But we're trying to send a message here, right? And we didn't want to put something up that just looked cartoonish or void of depth. It had to be as meaningful as the entire piece.
And oh my God.
And accurate. It had to be accurate.
It makes me cry.
Studied so many owls.
A lot of people have got choked up watching it. And from different angles here, it has a different view. But every time you enter in our new garden entrance, give a nod, you know, across the way from Swirly. We all know Swirly, Emily's wonderful mural of the cat.
Oh yeah, and that was
behind the tomato plant.
That was such an important part of this whole process. Was talking with Emily, you know, because I was walking into essentially her kingdom, is the way I felt.
Queendom.
Her queendom,
or whatever the term, domain.
Her domain, her dojo, and I was certainly so deeply inspired by her, and not wanting to step on any toes, and wanting to get her sort of blessing and a nod from her, because here I am in her place, and I need to be humble, and I need to be.
She was great too.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Excellent.
Yeah, what a pleasure. I
True
just get to
artist.
watch this here. That's what we call work at Tsunami Books. Soon.
Thanks, Scott.